I feel
3,
so fucking close to you right now.
2.
Hot men's basketball NCAA action.
Hot men's basketball action.
Can we back
Louisville.
Can we back up?
Yeah, that was.
Got that? We got that? Oh my.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host, Robbie J, here with my co-host, TyBerg, aka TyBoogie. This is the Rum Boys Fantasy Sports Network. Ty, how you doing today, bro?
Not bad, not bad. Super Bowl week, getting hype, getting ready. How about you? What's up?
Yes, sir. Some big bets to set up the Thrive lineup. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to download Thrive Fantasy app on both Android and iOS devices. Deposit 10, we'll hook you up with an extra 10 credit back. You already know the drill. I do also want to shout out our homies over at Daily Fantasy Lines. They just gave us a follow. Gonna be working out some things with them, giving you guys those fantasy analytics. Check them out on Twitter. And then also, I just want to shout out because it was a pretty big opportunity that kind of happened. You guys probably saw it on our Twitter page. Shout out Will Weinbach. Will Weinbach is going hashtag Weinbach on Ellen. He's trying to get on Ellen. Big moves for that young tennis phenom.
Yes, sir.
But we're actually going to be working on trying to get him here on our show. So we're going to hashtag Weinbach Rum Boys. Make that a popular tag there in the comment section on Instagram and on Twitter. But yeah, that pretty much, gives us all of our shout outs. Want to dive right into the show, like you mentioned, the Super Bowl week, media week. It's the biggest media week in all of sports. I'm hype, you're hype. But I want to first start off today's show with diving right into Anthony Davis trade rumors. We got about 9 days left in NBA free agency.
7th, yep.
Yep. What are some of your thoughts, my good friend Ty?
I don't think they're rumors. I think they're pretty legit. At this point, Anthony Davis has decided that he does not want to play in New Orleans anymore.
Dilly.
Agreed. Like he said, the trade deadline is on the 7th, so not his best time to try and do that with only a couple days left. He said himself that he really only wants to go to LA and go play with Bron. So, let's start with that, I guess. That's your Lakers squad. How do you feel? I'm sure you're happy about Anthony Davis, but, you can't miss. You probably got to send your whole team besides the big 2-3.
Yeah, so what the package is looking at right now is KCP, Ingram, Lonzo, I believe. Josh Hart, Lonzo, and then like a first round pick. So we pretty much almost have to get rid of the whole team.
So you're telling me you're only keeping Kuzma?
Yeah, it'd be Kuzma, Zubac, Bron, AD. Yeah, but there's some interesting things with this. I think that for the Lakers this helps them right now. Now, what we're looking at in the long run is some big things are going to happen in 2019 free agency. Clay's available. Kyrie's available. So Kyrie has already confessed that he would love to rewind back in time to go back with LeBron, his mentor.
Please do not do that.
Do it.
Please do not do that.
Kyrie, please do it. You LeBron should never split.
Ainge bring talent to you.
Bro, here's the thing. It would if Kyrie and LeBron were to reconnect, it would be the equivalent if Kobe and Shaq, after their breakup, got back together. That's exactly what it would be.
No.
Do it. Do it. Then we get Clay. We got a perimeter guy. I like where the Lakers are going. I like what's happening here. Also, you were mentioning the Pelicans organization. They strictly had asked the league to enforce the tampering rules, the tampering policies. As we know, earlier in the season, we kind of knew that this was already going to happen. LeBron and AD had sat down, had a dinner together in LA. thus, kind of bringing us to where we're at. There was a big, piff about that, the tampering, so on and so forth. $50K fine, money brown. The brow was like, man, I'll have to pay the fine.
It's like less than 1% of his salary. It's maybe like $25 million. I mean, it's whatever. Like,
where do you? Personal question. Well, in terms of analytics around the situation, where do you rank AD in terms of best players in the world right now?
Out of all positions, or at a power forward himself?
Just overall.
See, that's hard because he does so much defensively that a lot of people don't do. I mean, you got LeBron, KD at 1-2 probably. I mean, Steph probably beats him out. But top 10 for sure. I mean, if you're asking just power forwards, he's probably the number one power forward in the league and in the world right now.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
For sure, at that position, he's what you want. He can hit the couple threes that he does need to hit. Otherwise, he's a monster rebounding and offensively. So,
Boston,
he's worth anything that you guys want to trade him. But you got to win now. Like, if that's going to happen, you got to win.
I don't know if we necessarily got to win now. I think we just got to get in the playoffs, work out some kinks. Him and Brown gather some chemistry, and then we make a big splash in free agency at the end of the season. I think that's the way that's going to work. The Celtics, they were hoping to possibly try and get AD and lure him there, but there's restrictions there between AD's contract, Kyrie's contract, so it doesn't look like that's happening.
The Celtics would just have to wait. The Celtics will for sure have to wait. They're gonna have to wait till essentially just the deadline misses. They're gonna have to hope that Davis stays in New Orleans past the 7th, and then at probably next season, they can make another trip for him. Do whatever they gotta do, and drop some cash for him. But
Knicks also making a push. Knicks we're trying to make something happen.
Yeah, they could do something there, but a lot of theirs. They don't have the. I just don't see the Knicks having the same amount of talent. I'd rather bring Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, Josh Harden. 2 first-round picks. So
something like that. Yeah. Shout out to New York. I think that's the first time we really like show New York love. Maybe just from a basketball standpoint, but shout out to all of our subscribers up there.
The Knicks haven't been a whole lot.
The Giants had a rough season. It's been rough for New York. The Giants, Porzingis, See, they were trying to maybe package him into a deal and send him down there to New Orleans. I don't think that's not going to help them any though. Wanted to dive in. That's pretty much everything surrounding Anthony Davis, the Brow. Wanted to dive into some games of the week. We picked a big 3. You wanted to lead off with Jazz Trailblazer Wednesday night, right?
Yeah. So tonight, again, we're just picking a game for the next couple nights before we see you guys next. So tonight's big game that we're looking at, the game on ESPN, I believe 8:30 is Blazers and the Jazz in Portland. So this is going to be a good game because the Jazz have been on point. The Jazz have been a top defense all year. I think they're top 5. Rudy Gobert's always a force under the rim. But then, what Dalladane can do and what CJ McCollum can do. They're both, they can turn it on. They can both put up 30 in a game. So I think it's going to be a good game regardless. So that's kind of our game for tonight. You have anything to say on that?
No, other than pick. You kind of just broke that game down to perfection. To be honest, really hot take there. I'm gonna pick Portland in this one by 4. Think it's gonna be a close game.
I'm actually gonna take the Jazz. Like I said, they've been on a pretty good tear. I like Donovan Mitchell, just understanding the game more. He kind of got snubbed for Rookie of the Year, depending on how you look at the Ben Simmons thing.
It was a snub, bro.
Depending on how you look at the Ben Simmons thing. But regardless, that's going to be a good matchup. And as well, down below, Nurkic for Portland has been doing pretty well, bringing in some boards and points. And, like I said, Gobert is always somebody that is a force to reckon with.
Yeah, Gobert's having one hell of a season.
As always, Defensive Player of the Year candidate,
Oh, yeah. So that's Jazz Trailblazers. Thursday night, 8:30 TNT. We have Sixers and Let's see.
The Big Warriors.
Big Warriors. GSW. What do you got on this one, Ty?
I mean, it's just going to be a good game because you know how the Sixers are. I mean, Jimmy Butler's brought a whole new fighting atmosphere to them and, a leader to them.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be good. Not that I don't think the Warriors will continue. I mean, they're going for their 12th straight W.
Yeah.
That's wild. And they got DeMarcus halfway through that. I mean, they've every other game has been Clay drops 40, Steph drops 40, DeMarcus W, whatever it is. So they're just on a tear right now, but I think it's going to be a good game to watch.
We were behind the scenes yesterday when we were doing our promo video, and I had a hot take. After the All-Star break, there's give or take about 32 games left on Golden State's schedule. I think that they could win 28 out of that 32 very well. And you guys can feel free to take note on that. Maybe place a bet on that one. I got the Warriors.
They're just having fun, dude. They're just having fun. That's why it's working out. I mean, Boogie, like I said, the real big problem was if he came if he came in and was a problem, and he's coming in and just enjoying himself, just wants to win.
You're 100% correct.
It's going. It's flowing. It's not good. It's not good.
Once Boogie came to the team, that was a big adjustment. That gave him a whole hell of a lot of defense. I mean, you got 5 All-Stars. I mean, I don't even like calling them the Warriors at this point. They're the Monstars from Space Jam.
Our big game that we got going on, again, we picked 3 for the last couple of days. So Friday coming up, of course, Denver, the Nugs, got the Nugs playing at home against the Rockets. That's going to be a huge game just because of purely how good the Nuggets have been playing as a team and in general. No Jamal Murray currently has that ankle injury for today, out for Wednesday's game, but look for a couple days. Hopefully, if that ankle starts to heal up a little bit, he might play for Friday. But as always, the Rockets. I mean, James Harden's on a crazy tear. We already know how that is. And the Rockets did get the W last time they played, 125-113. But Clint Capella was actually the reason they won that game, if you remember.
Yeah.
James Harden, did his usual, 30 and 14, whatever it is. But Capella actually went 31 points and 9 rebounds. So
it's a monstrous lineup.
We'll see. I mean, it's going to be Capella versus Jokic. So
Houston,
definitely looking forward to it.
Houston, the rest of the league has a problem. I'm taking Houston this one.
In Denver?
In Denver.
They loud. They're real loud.
I am so sorry, Denver. I know that we filmed this show here in Colorado once again. I am so sorry. I'm taking Houston by 13.
13?
Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Run Boys and Girls. What it do? Robbie's hot take.
It's hard though. I'm gonna have to agree that I'm gonna take the Rockets as well, even though I said it like that. But James Harden is just unstoppable right now.
Rockets
especially if Murray. I do not have it by 13. I got it by 8.
8? Okay, I was reading your mind. I was like, he's gonna go 8 or 6.
Yeah, no, you didn't. All right, that's all our basketball, of course. But again, check out those hot games that we got over the last couple of days. But I did want to mention, of course, we got that huge college basketball. Your team, UNC, playing Louisville. Number 9, number 15. So, got to mention this. They did play just a month ago, and Louisville beat your team by 21.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you lead into this. I mean, how you feeling? How's your team looking? Will you bounce back? I mean,
so all the Run Boys and Girls, as you guys know, this was one of my previous reasons about an episode or 2 ago why the Run was always gone. UNC, I look for you guys to bounce back at this point. We've been on a roll. We've definitely established ourselves. Luke May, defensive presence, you're doing your thing. I'm taking UNC in this one. I'm gonna go by 2. Just because I see this being a very close game. Let's not take Louisville slightly, though. They are a powerhouse school. They are a contender. They're a bracket buster, potentially.
Louisville beat them by 21 in UNC. They're now playing in Louisville.
It was an off day.
In Louisville. They ain't losing.
We got this. We got this, UNC.
They're switching spots in the polls. It's going down.
guarantee I'm calling you drunk during halftime during that game from on Saturday.
No way.
I apologize in advance because I'm be. Tyler, guess what? You see this? Yeah, bruh.
We'll see.
Let's
see why the rum is gone later this week.
If we lose again, I will make that why my rum is always gone on the next episode.
When you lose by 18?
It's not going to happen. Wanted to kind of get into NFL. It's the biggest media week of all sports, of all media weeks throughout sports, aside from probably NBA All-Star Weekend. MLB All-Star Weekend's up there too. But Super Bowl Media Day weekend, I want to shout out our homies over at Barstool Sports, specifically PFT commentator. You guys are wild. Homie is wild. Pretty much they had re-replicated Media Day passes. This is something I see us doing maybe one day, potentially.
No, absolutely not.
Re-replicated Media Day passes. Got in. Got a couple of interviews. Spoke with Gronk. Spoke with Todd Gurley, McVay, Goff. They got spoke to a couple guys. Asked some off the wall questions. And then later on at the end, ended with getting kicked out by FBI.
Why would it have gone any other way? But
hey,
that's awesome.
That is so awesome, fellas. Shout out to Barstool Sports. You guys just being bold to go out there and make your dreams come true. I don't know if I would necessarily probably go that far, but I mean, hey, you guys got the interviews. We did want to go ahead at this point in time and take a look at so how that interview went with Todd Gurley, just because that was a very unique interview about cats and just everything. Let's see what we got going on here. Ty.
John, I read a while ago you had big plans to buy 2 cats. Did you ever get around to buying those cats?
No, I didn't. I've been so busy trying to get to the Super Bowl, I ain't even get a chance to get no cat.
You still want to get cats though eventually?
It's going to be hard now, man.
Yeah, it's a commitment, man.
It is.
They shit in your house.
That's fine. I should have.
That's a good point. That's actually a very good point.
I shit in my house. So, as you guys saw, they asked Todd Gurley, hey, you're still trying to get those cats. And you're like, hey, they shit in your house. And Gurley was like, it's okay, I shit in my house too. So, most funniest...
Todd Gurley, the realest dude out there.
Hell yeah. Dilly. So, most funniest clip from NFL Media Day. You guys can definitely, go out there, check out a couple of more. Definitely, a place where we see ourselves, hopefully, down the line, year or two from now. Support the channel. Help
I
us
couldn't
get
do
there.
that, man. I'd be so giddy. I'd just be like, can I just have your autograph, bro? Holy crap.
I'd probably ask some different questions, a little bit better questions. I don't think I'm gonna ask about cats and the one from the
I'd be
first
like
grade,
fanboy. You'd be like there with a pen and paper. It just wouldn't go well.
pen and paper, full reporter mode. But yeah, that's pretty much some of the best from Media Day weekend. We did want to announce that you and I have a bet against each other. Did you want to kind of go ahead and announce this, or?
It doesn't matter.
So
I'll let you announce your team. I'll let you announce your team and your boys real quick.
So wrapping that up, wanted to just remind you guys, let you guys know, we are going to be doing a live stream on our social media platforms. Be sure to follow us on Instagram to check that out. Maybe even peek in on the Twitter a little bit. Did just want to go ahead and put it out there early in the week. I got the Patriots.
Oh my! You got the
Patriots.
Why you take the Patriots?
I got the Patriots.
Why you take the Patriots?
Because you don't bet against Brady, baby.
Just because it's
You
Tom?
don't bet against Brady.
Have you met Todd Gurley? Have you seen Todd Gurley?
Yeah, Todd Gurley, nice. I give you that. I mean,
You know who Aaron Donald is? You watch football?
Give you that.
The
defense is
Rams,
nice.
bro. The Rams.
Look, I'll give you
The
this.
Rams.
You guys got my team's old offensive coordinator, Sean
Rams.
McVay. Okay, but Bill Belichick is a greater defensive mind. Okay, and the McCourty brothers are gonna have something on that defense for you guys, for Jared Goff, for Gurley,
Okay, we don't need to get into it. Stay tuned, that Saturday special. You already know that's how it's going. We do have a friendly little bet here through the Rum Boys.
Oh, yeah.
I know, number one, the more important thing is if them Rams win, you're wearing a Bears jersey.
And if the Patriots win, you're wearing a Redskins jersey.
We'll see how that goes.
HTTR, baby.
I know we got a little side cash flow on that,
Yep,
too.
we put a little bit of cash on it. $100 a piece.
That's an easy bill, and that's definitely some pride making you wear that Urlacher jersey. Just wait.
Bro, as soon as I win that cash, I'm buying my son some J's. We're gonna bring him over just so he can stun on
I
you,
might get
bro.
you a Rex Grossman jersey.
Ugh.
That's how much I'm feeling just nasty.
That's
about it.
disgusting. That's disgusting. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you tune into our social media feeds come Saturday. We're going to be going live, baby. Hitting you guys up with our Instagram, Twitter. Let us know what your reactions and thoughts are going to be. And also vote on the poll. We got a poll running on Facebook. We're also going to read some of your comments on the Saturday episode. Get some of the fan reactions for Sunday's action.
Let us
So
know what
check
Super
that
Bowl
out.
food you got, too. You already know. We're taking some pride. He's taking some pride in our Super Bowl food we got prepared for it. So let us know if you guys got some good meals or some good recipes.
It's going to be a big
try it out.
day.
So
It's
yeah,
gonna
it's
be
going to be a lot of
big
fun.
day.
Hope you guys are having fun, too.
Yep, we'll have the whole Rum Boys crew over. You know, of course, us. You know,
Probably
a couple of
not.
our marketing team, producer.
Not throwing a party.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we gotta get into why the rum is always gone. Ty,
Yeah, fuck.
go ahead.
I'll start it out. This is some Bryce Harper news. MLB haven't really talked about it a whole lot, but a while ago, basically Bryce Harper and his camp said they would be announcing his signing through MLB The Show 2019 because he's on the cover, blah, blah, blah. And they accidentally, maybe not accidentally, released a DLC with the Phillies, actually, a Phillies bat affiliated with Bryce Harper. So
it sent Twitter into like a massive uproar.
he didn't sign with the Phillies. Let's
No,
leave it at that.
no, nothing
Basically,
is
the bat
official yet.
implied he signed with the Phillies. Everyone freaked out, thought it was going down. I almost shed a tear, but
Dude,
it's whatever.
Yeah, I messaged you and I was like, "Yo, what the?" Like, I was going.
I could,
wild.
yeah. It's
And he was like, "What?" Like, we weren't ready for it. So nothing confirmed. We did, make sure that anything out there about that, we made sure that we clarified. We brushed up yesterday. We reported.
But again,
Nothing yet.
MLB The Show. Why you do me like that?
That was brutal. That was brutal. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be all over that. So the Rum Boys will have you covered on all Bryce Harper and Machado news.
Don't sign with the White Sox.
Neither of you guys. No
Of
Phillies,
course.
no White Sox. Harper, stay national. My reason why the rum is always gone is the suspensions handed down from the UFC and the Nevada Gaming Commission between Khabib and Conor McGregor. As we know, and as you guys see here, Khabib climbed over the fence, got out of the ring, and attacked McGregor's crew. Khabib handed down a 9-month suspension. McGregor handed down a 6-month suspension. These suspensions are backdated to the October incident, so they are backdated suspensions.
Thank goodness. At least we'll get to see him fight.
Yeah. We should be looking to see McGregor probably around like April timeframe, something like that. Khabib has gone on record to say that he does not want to fight in Vegas any longer.
Think about how people in Vegas are going to take it if they see him again. He's smart for not wanting to do that.
Like I said, as you guys seen the clip, I'm sure you guys have seen millions and millions of times. There was a lot of beef before. With the whole bus incident, and McGregor.
McGregor attacked his bus.
Yeah, McGregor, kind of sparked this off.
His bus.
I felt Khabib got his payback. The fines are fine, the penalties are fine. I'm okay with it. I'm excited for these guys to come back. I know that Cowboy Cerrone is looking to try and challenge McGregor.
McGregor was challenging him.
Yeah, McGregor also, with the back
After
and
he
forth.
saw him take that knockout of Alex Hernandez.
No, was it? It was his last knockout. It was his
last knockout. Regardless, McGregor called him out on Twitter. Basically, I think it was Twitter, and was just like, "Look pretty good. Want to see you in the ring."
Want to see you in the ring? Yeah, but
I'd be down to see that.
Oh, yearly both. I want to see Khabib come back and, like I said, we think the kids fought Bears. We'll see how this is going to work out. We'll have more news to cover this. A lot of fight news coming up in the works. March is going to be a huge one for that as well, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, it's your boy Robbie J with my co-host TyBerg. We're the Rum Boys. Cheers to me, cheers to you and all the Rum Boys and girls. We're out of here.